is part 2 of movie night. We all saw how part 1 went down. This time it's Kenzie's turn. This time it's Sincere's turn. I'm so sick of hearing Sincere's name. Sincere. This Melanie, Sincere. Oh my God, Sincere. Like, Sincere. Like, I'm so sick of hearing his name. Okay? I don't know why this season feels way more draining than last. Like, I don't know if it's because of the discourse going on online. I did see that Disney shaded KC. I don't think that was appropriate. I know they're joking and all, but it's like he's already getting so much backlash online. Bigger companies and bigger like networks, whatever you want to call it, they shouldn't be adding to the sauce. They shouldn't be adding to the pot. It's no shade. Because they put up a post of Casey undercover and said, we heard there's another Casey that's undercover or something like that. And I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? Like Nene said. But no, for real, like, I don't think Disney should have did that. Whoever's behind that page, that intern, fire them. Because why are y'all adding to the pot? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It is a little weird. And I already know, I really hope KC has a village around him when he gets out that villa, because he's going to need it. Because I don't know how his mental is when it comes to online hate, but yeah, it's going to be a lot he's going to be faced with when he gets up out that villa. A lot. Okay? Now we're doing episode 26. Is there an AI video of Anaya yelling at Casey's face and Casey picking Anaya up and throwing her into the pool? Oh my God. Let's take a look. Okay? 1 minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man, that would have been peak comedy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That would have been peak comedy. Oh man.
You stood up there and you. Oh, what are you doing? No!
Kenzie, you are doing the most. Permita said in one of the movie night clips, I'm not scared of Kenzie. I'm not scared of her. Right? And then Kenzie gonna talk about, oh, would you be scared of me? Yeah, I'm not a scared person. Like, that's a really mean comment to Sai. How is that a mean comment? Kenzie needs to stop. Like, you're just grabbing for straws at this point. I'm sorry, because she's just saying that she's not scared of how you're going to react. It's not like she called you a bitch. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it was that bad versus some of the other stuff people said about you. Like, what Sydney said about you was horrible. She said everybody that like you gonna like them act. So, like, that's worse. The girls are being hypocritical because if you guys say that the guys are, the Casa guys are more mature and than the Villa boys who are immature, that's kind of the same thing like the high school and the college girls thing. The only difference is the high school and the college girl things is a little bit more catty versus immature and not immature. Y'all get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same thing, but one is more rude than the other. So there's that. Okay. And I will say, I do agree with the guys. The girls are very kitty clickish. The Villa girls are very high school kitty clickish. Okay. Very kitty clickish, especially Anaya, Kata, and Trinity. The holy Trinity. The big three, they're very kitty clickish. Kenzie thinks she's a part of it, but she's really not. Child, when a country man is hot, they don't say much. They just stare, okay? The worst thing you could do is piss off a country man. Because they're not even gonna say much. They're just gonna be like, and everything going through their head is pistols, the law, Getting justice, getting another country woman pregnant. That's all going through his head. No, G. That part. Literally, that part. That's what he wanted to bring out, child. Caleb wanted to let go of the cattle. Child, Caleb wanted to release the cattle. I reckon I'll release the cattle. I'm watching this movie night episode. Amor, when did you say that you are attracted to Sincere's emotional intelligence? Now I'm starting to question you, Amora. Maybe you shouldn't have came back in the villa, because that's very questionable for you to say. Emotional intelligence. Goodbye. Sydney, come back. You know what I'm saying? Amora, you gotta see the door, because that's crazy. One thing about that Sincere, he loves Amora's big Gucci lips, girl. Some about them big lips, girl. He don't know what to do with himself when it comes to them big lips. Okay? I like it. I like it. You Oh, he don't know what to do with himself. Them lips is having him go crazy, okay? My mind is telling me no, and my mind is telling me yes, okay? He do not know what to do with them lips. Seer is like, oh my God. The more he just conjures up stuff, the crazier he looks, and the shorter his hair looks too. Y'all notice that? Mel does not even look the same. If y'all, on a serious note, Mel does not look the same at all. Mel has lost so much weight. Okay? See, I lost weight because of the gym, no shade. Not because of stress or health. You know what I'm saying? It looks different when you lose weight from stress and health than it does from you just going to the gym. When you lose it from stress and health, you look sick. But when you lose it from the gym, you look like me. But no, for real though, like you could tell Mel don't look the same. She does not look the same at all. She looks like she's been going through something. And it's sad to watch it too. Her eyes look darker. She looks like ghostly a little bit. And it's because of Sincere stressing her out. And for him to bring up Corbin is crazy. She ain't even kissed Corbin because of Kenzie. So what are you talking about? And I'm talking about before, you know, they were coupled up and all of that. She had enough respect to even not even take it there. So please shut up. Ugh, I can't. And y'all saying he's referring to when she kissed him and explored Corbin. Yeah, when they were coupled up and they had no choice but to do it. But before that, she made the cognitive choice to not kiss him because out of respect for who? Kenzie. And herself, and really Sincere. It wasn't really even for Kenzie. It was really because of Sincere. She was feeling him that bad. But when they started exploring was when they had no choice. They were coupled up. They had to. She barely even went to sleep in the bed with the nigga. Corbin had to beg her. Tuh. So there's that. Bryce is the funniest guy in the villa, by the way. One of the funniest guys in the villa. He looks at Sincere. He says, yeah, yo, bro, you just gotta say, like, she's right. Okay? Like, she's right. And also, a lot of people are like, oh, Casa's pointless. Casa is meant to cause trouble. The point of Casa is actually very important because Casa, to me, is basically a taste of the real world. Because when y'all get out the villa and y'all go into the real world, there is going to be temptation. You're going to have women that throw themselves at the guys. You're going to have guys that throw themselves at the girls. So are you going to stay faithful to your couple or are you going to fall into temptation? Clearly, on last season, half of the dudes fell the moment they got up out their house. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Pepe was doing his big one. Austin was having his fun. Like, so literally, Casa Amor is like a test of the real world. So it's actually really important. And Sincere doing what he did should show Melanie that when he goes out in the real world, a girl may come along and all of the things y'all built is going to be thrown out in the garbage. So you need to take that as a sign. Is right in all the things she's saying, but what is he supposed to do to fix it? That's my question. Because the deed has already been done. How dirty can the deed get? How dirty can the deed get? Okay, how dirty can the deed get? The deed is already dirty and it's already been done. So he can't fix it. Because his words don't mean nothing. So there is no fixing. You're either going to accept it and be with him, or you're going to shut up and move on. You either have two options, but there's no fixing it. Unless he can invent time travel and go back in time. And the nigga is not Erwin from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So I know he can't do that. It's no shade. So there's that. Fix it. Now, Anaya goes to Casey and apologizes for standing up a la, is this Bad Girls Club? Move in Casey's face. Now, was this producer driven or did you want to apologize yourself? And Crime Minds want to know. It's no shade. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like she didn't mean an apology. And that was very out of character for her. The problem that I have with Anaya, I feel like a lot of stuff she does is not her character. She does it only because she sees the other girls and her friends doing it. She saw Trinity was bucking, she get the bucking. Kate is screaming, she get the screaming. Melanie's popping it, she pops it. And that's the problem. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody give me the hate TT. No shade. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. And I don't like how TMZ and all these press platforms are trying to villainize her as if she's some gangster up in the villa, you know, shanking up the girls. Like, what the heck? I don't like that. Because if we're going to be honest, Huda better not ever see a Peacock show ever again. Because that's a hood rat. Y'all want to talk about hood rat? It's Huda. That is gutter butt. Gully. Hut bugger. What Ayana said? A gutter snipe. Shoot. At least she's not a grown woman dunking under a parking garage gate that closes automatically. You know how crazy you got to be to do something like that? Huda could have died, and she did that. That's crazy. Okay, two things. Permita and Corbin, get a room. At this point, they're going to probably start a couples OF after they leave the villa. I wouldn't be surprised. And Dylan, you should be ashamed of yourself. Choose yourself, king. For you to watch what you were displayed tonight in movie night, and for you to still give Kenzie the goods, kisses, French fries, whatever y'all did under them sheets, you yourself, my guy, do not have you do not have high self-esteem. You have low self-esteem because you don't value yourself. You shouldn't have let her even touch you. It's crazy about Kenzie. I feel like we should do a drinking game. Every time she says the word explore, we all take a shot. If that were the case, I would have to be rushed to the hospital because I would have poisoning. Because the amount of time she talks about exploring is crazy. I mean, my God. Can we have a conversation? Every 2 seconds, explore, you know, like, I feel like we got to explore. And then we just explore. And then, have you ever heard of Dora the Explorer? Like, damn, girl. That's like all she thinks of is exploring. Exploring. I really hope Kenzie's not like this in real life because, baby, she says she isn't. But you could have fooled me. Dudes like Corbin to me are like the worst when it comes to dating because like getting anything out of them is like pulling straws. And to me, if somebody tells you I want to get to know you on a deeper level and then you're like, oh, you want me to tell you deep dark secrets? What they doing, Sweet Life and Zach and Cody? And the reason why is because it's like you're not able to connect and talk about yourself as a person. It ain't about a secret. You're just not willing to open up. But we gotta remember, y'all, he is only 22. That nigga barely 21, no shade. So it's like, what do you expect? Like literally. I don't know. I feel like Dylan should not have let her back in so easy because when you do that to people, they now know that they're able to get away with a lot, and you're still gonna be able to. You're still gonna stick around. So I don't think that was smart of him at all. He should have established a boundary and let her crawl her way back in. And if she strayed and went back to Gal, that's where she wanted to be all along. Okay. Now, Gal, now you in trouble, babes. You shouldn't have did all that popping into Jen. If I was Jen, I wouldn't even couple up with you. I would say I don't want to couple up with him. I want to go home. I'm not winning the money with him. He's a piece of crap. Go back to the beach. The conversation between Casey and I went well, but this is what happens. Like certain things, you have to let out all that aggression in order to get to a peace spot. And I think that's exactly what happened between those two. Like they had to like cuss each other out and let each other know how mad they are at each other in order for them to get back cool again. So I'm glad they got back to that spot because I don't think they hate each other. And once again, I feel like America and them trying to pit them against each other, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. These are not bad people. KC is to me is not a bad person. I don't feel like the amount of jokes they're making fun of him in the media should be done. Same with Anaya. I think Casey and Trinity still like each other. I mean, Casey and Anaya still like each other because he grinning like a Cheshire cat, girl. He grinning like a cat. I feel like they do. I feel like more so on his end too. More so on his end. I think Anaya though has kind of pulled back with the liking him, but on his end, he still do low key. Now, see, Saul, you cannot be hating Melanie, girl. As much as Saul, you hate Melanie's guts, and you think she's so intimidated by you. At least Melanie has common sense. She just does not have enough common sense to walk away, but she has common sense to know what's going on. So Saul, now you could pipe down. Okay. Okay. And also, I just cannot get over the fact that Melanie looks so different from when we first saw her. That is not Melanie, that's Maya. Y'all know Maya Miguel? That's Maya. All she needs is the beret that glows. Swear to God. She does not look the same. That's the first time. I know it's my second season, but last season none of the girls changed in appearance. Because none of them was stressed out that much. Maybe Amaya. Amaya didn't change in appearance though. She just kept crying. But besides that, like nobody changed in appearance. This season, Melanie does not look the same. I'm telling y'all, that's Maya. The thing is with Melanie and Sincere, if Melanie chooses to stay with him, it should be strictly off of she wants to win the money, possibly, even though I don't think they're gonna pick her as the winner, but not because she want to be with him. Because if he's doing all of this on the show, imagine what he's gonna do when not all the time there's gonna be a camera around. Not all the time there's gonna be somebody to snitch back and report back to you. Okay, so you should not even try to pursue this man outside of the villa. Straight up. Because he gonna end up making you he gonna do the opposite of what he did in the villa. You gonna end up gaining all your weight back. And girl, you look good now, girl. Don't gain all that weight back. Stressing over there now. It looks like next episode 4 people are going home. So thank you God, because that needed to happen. Okay. To me, this was a little bit underwhelming of a movie night part 2. I feel like more clips should have been shown for sure. Especially, I feel like some clips of the Kenzie, Dylan, Gal saga should have been shown. I feel like clips of Jen talking badly about Kenzie should have been shown. What else? I feel like clips of what Zach has been saying about some of the girls should have been shown. Corbin and Casey talking in the villa before Casa should have been shown more. And that was about it. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below. And we all babies. Bye. Thanks for staying up with me. Now, this full stream is going to be put on Patreon. So make sure to subscribe to the Patreon, you guys. Okay.